Hi, welcome to each and everyone for my YouTube channel Akshata Shetty Commerce Lectures. I hope all are doing well, and today's video is going to be about UGC NET and kset examination paper 1 subject communication. Let us discuss 10 important questions. First question, in communication, chanting on internet is verbal communication, non-verbal communication, parallel communication, grapevine communication. In communication, chanting on internet is parallel communication. Parallel communication is the process of sending several data signals simultaneously over a transmission link at one time. In parallel communication mode of transfer, there is a one-time transfer of data from sources to destination, which is using for internet chanting. So in communication, chanting on internet is called as parallel communication. Option C is the right answer. Next, come to second question. Which one of the following telephonic conferencing with a radio link is very popular throughout the world? TPS, telepresence, video conference, video teletext. Here the right answer is video conference. Video conference is one of the telephonic conferencing with a radio link is very popular throughout the world. Video conferencing is the technology which allows the user to interact with each other in the face-to-face meetings without having to move to a single location. It saves the time of the users who are business users. So, the telephonic conferencing with a radio link is very popular throughout the world is a video conference. Option C is the right answer. Next, come to third question. In analog mass communication, stories are static, dynamic, interactive, exploratory. In analog mass communication, stories are static. Analog mass communication is a one-way process in which transferring a message from the sender to the receiver takes place. In analog communication or analog transmission, the crowd is external. Analog media is used to store the non-dynamic stories. So, in analog mass communication, stories are static. Option A is the right answer. Next, come to fourth question. In communication, canonical words are explicit, abstract, simple, cultural. In communication, connotative words are cultural. The meaning of the connotative word includes the feelings and ideas that a people may connect with the word. Connotative words tends to bring a memory mood or image to express an idea, qualities and feelings. Cultural is of or relating to the thoughts, customs and social behavior of a society. So in communication, connotative words are cultural. Option D is the right answer. Next, come to fifth question. Media that exist in an interconnected series of communication points are referred to as network media, connective media, nodal media, multimedia. The media that exists in an interconnected series of communication points are referred as network media. In network, avenue is the actual path over which electrical signals travels as it moves from one component to another component. In network media can be audio, video, images or text used on a computer network like the internet. The types there are several types in the network media. For this question, answer is network media. Media that exists in an interconnected series of communication points are referred to as network media. Option A is the right answer. Next, come to sixth question. Didactic communication is intrapersonal, interpersonal, organizational, relational. Didactic communication express a speaking or writing a situation in which the speaker's ambition is to advise or educate the audience. In didactic communication is one which insert the ability of the educational phenomena as a whole. It occurs only as the reserved from required in the transmission of some certain learning content. So didactic communication is organizational. It means it will educate or advise the audience. Option C is the right answer. Next, come to seventh question. Identify the correct sequence of the following: source, channel, message, receiver, source, receiver, channel, message, source, message, receiver, channel, source, message, channel, receiver. In the communication process is the exchanging of thoughts, ideas, emotions, information through a medium like a phone call, email, computers, newspapers and messages from one person to another person or worldwide. The correct sequence of the communication is when the message leaves from the source, moves throughout the channel and or medium and are received by the receiver. So first it comes source, next comes messages, next comes channel and after that comes receiver. So the correct sequence of the communication is source, message, channel and receiver. Option D is the right answer. Next, come to 8th question. The information function of mass communication is described as diffusion, publicity, surveillance, diversion. The information function of mass communication is described as surveillance. Surveillance represents as the surviving of performance, venture or information for the limits of information gathering, determining, managing or directing. This process generally include the observation from a distance using electronic equipment such as closed circuit television, we can call it as CCTV, or internet traffic and It is also consist of technical methods like human intelligence gathering and postal interception. So the information function of the mass communication is described as a surveillance. Option C is the right answer. Next, come to ninth question. Which of the following is an example of the achronous medium? Radio, television, film and newspaper. Here, newspaper is an example of the achronous medium. In applied science, serial communication is the broadcasting of data, generally without use the independent clock signals, where the data can transfer systematically rather than in a steady stream. In this medium, recovery data is available at any time from the communication symbols. Some other examples of said media include email, World Wide Web, etc. So, newspaper is an example of the achronous media. Option D is the right answer. Next, come to 10th question. Which is not a 24 hours news channel? News 24/7, Z News, Aaj Tak, Lok Sabha channel. From these four options, Lok Sabha channel is not a 24 news channel. This channel is an Indian cable television channel owned by the government of India that describe the central government proceedings and other public matter. This channel enable us to know the daily proceedings of the legislature of the country. It will not give any news. It will give only to the proceedings or other public matter or legislature of the country. So, option D is the right answer. Okay guys, this is for today. If you like my video, don't forget to subscribe my channel. We will meet again with another topic. Till stay safe, stay happy.